What's up guys, welcome back to another video. The Valentine's Day event is starting around the world. Let's go through all the event details and some tips and tricks for the event, timestamps below as always. The Valentine's Day event is going to be running from February 10th 10 a.m. to February 14th 8 p.m. all local time, only 4 days long. Bonuses of the event, we're going to have 2-hour lure module durations, 2 times catch candy, and your buddy will bring you more gifts more often, which is those satchels they bring you with items in them. We're going to have the introduction of Flabébé, which evolves into Floette for 25 candies and into Florges for another 100 candies, but you also need to make Floette your buddy and earn 20 hearts with it, kind of like Sylveon. Also, Flabébé will be a region locked per color. Globally, you'll be able to find the white and the orange flower Flabébé. Europe, Middle East, and Africa, red flower will be exclusive to there. Blue flower will be exclusive to Asia and the Pacific region, and yellow flower will be exclusive to the Americas. I don't think Flabébé will be spawning once the event's over, so make sure you grab it now. From February 9th, 12 p.m. to February 15th, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, there's going to be a global challenge in which trainers around the world have to send a total of 70 million gifts, and if we do, we will unlock 3 times transfer candy for the remainder of that time that I just mentioned. I'm just gonna get a quick tip out of the way. Be sure to not transfer anything until we unlock that 3 times transfer candy bonus, because we've never failed one of these challenges before. So make sure you go through your Pokemon storage right now and start tagging Pokemon to transfer once we unlock that bonus. I'll link below a video on what Pokemon to transfer and what Pokemon to keep if you need help with that. You will be able to form change your natural form Furfrous into the new Heart Trim Furfrou during the events. You can only form change and get this Heart Trim Furfrou during the event, and that's going to cost you 25 Furfrou candies and 10,000 Stardust. You can evolve Kirlia into Gallade or Gardevoir, and it'll know the exclusive legacy move Syncronoise. We'll talk about if that move is any good in a bit. And any Gallade and Gardevoir you catch in a raid will also know the legacy move Syncronoise. Okay, wild spawns for the event. First of all, any Pokemon I put on screen that doesn't have a shiny form means you cannot get that shiny in Pokemon Go, as well as any Pokemon I don't mention their shiny rates most likely have a shiny rate of 1 in 500, which is the base odds. I'm only going to mention shiny rates for perma boosted Pokemon. First of all, we have Chansey with a 1 in 64 shiny rate. That is a perma boosted Pokemon. We have Plusle, Minun, Volbeat, Illumise. Volbeat and Illumise are region locked, except they're not region locked during the event, so you can get those ones globally. Love Disc, Woobat, red, blue, or yellow flower for the baby, depending on where you are in the world, and natural form Furfrou. And rare wild spawns will be Miltank, Audino, Alomomola, which is a perma boosted shiny, so a 1 in 64 shiny rate, and white and orange flower Flabébé, which you can get everywhere in the world. 1-star raids for the event, we're gonna have Miltank, Rosalia, Audino, and Furfrou. 3-star raids are gonna be Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Lickitung, and Gardevoir and Gallade, which know that legacy move. 5 stars, we're gonna have Registeel with a 1 in 20 shiny rate because that's a legendary, and it will know the exclusive charge attack Zap Cannon if you catch during this event, and Mega Houndoom in Mega Raids. Finally, there's going to be exclusive avatar items you can check out on screen and some exclusive stickers as well. Okay, now let's go through the research for the event. Starting with the field research task, it's very simple. We have catch 5 Pokemon for a Love Disc, which can be shiny. We have catch 20 Love Discs for a Alomomola encounter, and the Alomomola is perma boosted as we talked about before. Earn 3 hearts with your buddy for a Pikachu encounter or an Eevee encounter. Make 5 great curveball throws in a row for a Spinda encounter. That's going to be the Spinda with the heart. And take note, the shiny version actually has a broken heart. A nice little touch there. And Spinda is a perma boosted shiny, so a 1 in 64 shiny rate to get that special little Spinda. Use 5 berries to help catch Pokemon for a Ralts and win a raid for a Frillish encounter in the male or female version. And then for the collection challenge for the event, we got the number 1 is going to be catch a Love Disc, a Woobat, a Plusle, and a Volbeat will get you 2,000 XP, 2,000 stars, and a male Frillish encounter. And then the number 2 is going to be catch a Love Disc, catch a Furfrou, catch a Minun, and catch a Illumise, 2,000 XP and 2,000 Stardust, and a Frillish encounter. Now, I just want to say, if you are struggling with the make 5 great curveball throws in a row task for the Spinda, I'm going to link below a video on how to do that task. Very easy. There's a little glitch in the game that you can use if you're struggling with those make throws in a row. So if that's something for you, feel free to check out that 1-minute video after that can help you out. Now let's talk about the wild spawns and what are the best, most relevant wild spawns. Starting with Chansey, which evolves into Blissey. Both Chansey and Blissey are the best gym defenders in the game. So if you need gym defenders to defend gyms, Chansey and Blissey is the way to go. Chansey also has play in special limited cup metas like the current Love Cup, which is going down right now. As it's so tanky, it can actually win a lot of matchups. We also have Audino, which currently isn't good, but it does have a Mega, which could come to Pokemon Go in the future. I doubt the Mega would be good, but it's something to note. But one important thing to mention about Audino is it does give you 2,100 base Stardust when you do catch it, and that can be multiplied in partly cloudy weather or using a star piece, all the way up to 4,000 Stardust per catch. So be sure to catch every single one you see. Although it's going to be a rare spawn, still definitely worth catching for that Stardust. Alomomola, which is good in special limited cup metas like the Love Cup as well. Definitely a Pokemon to get if you need those special limited cup metas. That is literally it for the wild spawns though. There's not a lot of relevant ones, but we do have the new Flabébé, which evolves into Florges. So let's take a look at if this new Pokemon is going to be any good in Pokemon Go and is it worth catching during this event. Florges is a pure fairy type Pokemon, has a base stamina of 186, base attack of 212, and base defense of 224 with a max CP at level 50 of 3,657. For fast moves, it can learn Vine Whip, Tackle, and Razor Leaf, and for charge moves, it can learn Moonblast, Petal Blizzard, Psychic, and Disarming Voice. You don't see that move on a lot of Pokemon. As far as raids go, Florges is not going to be good at all. Its best DPS moveset will be Vine Whip and Psychic, sitting at around 11.8 DPS. What about for PvP? Florges actually seems to be pretty good currently in PvP. It's not going to be amazing in the Great League as it'll lack a little bit of bulk. However, it'll still be able to pick up wins against some dark types like Scrafty, Umbreon, Obstagoon, and some water types like Swampert, Polytoad, having around 17 wins and 38 losses against the meta. It's going to get a little better in the Ultra League where it'll win back some of the bulk. Again, being some of the water and fighting types in that league like Scrafty, Obstagoon, Machamp, Surfetch, Gyarados, Swampert, Poliwrath, Florges will have 21 wins to 41 losses against the Ultra League meta. The Master League is where it's best going to sit. In the Open Master League, it's going to again beat some fighting darks and water types like Gyarados, Zamazenta, Machamp, boasting 17 wins to 21 losses. But it'll be best in the Master Premier Classic, no legendaries, where it can beat a vast majority of the meta, having 23 wins to 13 losses and a 63 win percentage. On top of that, Florges is one move update away from being an amazing Pokemon. If they were to just introduce Fairy Wind into the game and give it to Florges, this Pokemon could get quickly out of hand. So be sure to grab yourself some Flabébés and Florgeses for the Great, Ultra, and Master League, but you can avoid it for raids. Now, Gardevoir and Gallade are getting the legacy move Syncronoise, which is the legacy move from 2019 World's Community Day. Is this move any good, and is it worth evolving your Curlius to get this move? The short answer is going to be no, this move has no play. In terms of Gallade learning Syncronoise, that one is a no-go. Gallade is so much better with its other moves it can learn in both raid attacking, if it ever gets a Mega Form, it doesn't need Syncronoise, or in PvP. As far as Gardevoir goes, Gardevoir in raids and its Mega Form won't have much use with Syncronoise, but in PvP, it is technically the preferred moveset. You can see here in the Great League, you can see Syncronoise is part of the moveset. Same goes with the Ultra League, and then same goes with the Master League. Now, Gardevoir is not good in any of the three leagues as there are so many better Charmers, and Gardevoir is too frail. In the Master League, you'd prefer to run a Togekiss or a Sylveon. In the Great League, you'd prefer to run a Wigglytuff, and Gardevoir just can't survive enough hits to be a strong Charmer. So unless you want to have that safety net of Gardevoir with Syncronoise in the future, in case, you know, you ever want to run a Gardevoir in the PvP leagues, you don't really need it as Gardevoir is not a meta relevant Pokemon for any three of the leagues. Now we do have 2x catch candy during the event. A quick tip, if you need more candy for Melton, be sure to open a Melton box during the event. If you don't know, you can get free Melton boxes in Pokemon Go. I'll link below a 1-minute video explaining how to get that. But Melton boxes are great to open during 2x catch candy events to get extra candy for this Pokemon, but most of you probably already have so much candy for it, so probably not worth it, but still something to mention. Also during the 2x catch candy, don't be scared to use pineapple berries to catch Pokemon, as that can get you even more candy. If there are any Pokemon on the wild spawn list you can look at here that you really need a lot of candy for, using Pineaps and using that 2x catch candy bonus is going to be amazing. Let's talk about the raids. As far as the 1-star raids, we do have the Audino in there, which does have the Mega, but I don't think it's really worth raiding this Pokemon. Rosalia as well is in there, which evolves into Roserade. Roserade is a decent grass type raid attacker and a good Pokemon for the Great and the Ultra League, and actually even the Master League. All three leagues Roserade's pretty good, but you probably already have them from the Community Day. In the 3-star raids, we have Lickitung, which Lickitung in the Great League with XL candies is an amazing Pokemon. If you need XLs for Lickitung, this is going to be the time to get them. And then we do have the Gardevoir, which of course does have the Mega Form in the future, and the Gallade, which does have the Mega Form in the future. And Gallade has play in the Ultra League, but it's not the IV set you want from the 3-star raids. Now in 5-star raids, we have Registeel with Zap Cannon. In short, Zap Cannon Registeel is going to be a meta breaker for the Great and the Ultra League. Be sure to get one if you like to play in those two leagues, because it's going to be the only thing we see. However, if you want to know more about this Pokemon, I've made a full video, which I will link below, going into Registeel with Zap Cannon and what makes it so good. One thing to note though, if you do get a Registeel with Zap Cannon, don't power it up yet, because very shortly we're going to be getting the Season 11 Go Battle League updates, and they might nerf Zap Cannon just because it looks to be so strong. If you don't know, when you Mega Evolve Pokemon, any Pokemon that shares a type with that Mega will get you 1 bonus candy. We only have the Flabébé as the Fairy type, but it is the new Pokemon, so Mega Evolving in Altaria, if you need more Flabébé candies, could be worth it. And then we do have this many normal type Pokemon, so Mega Evolve a Lopunny or a Pidgeot if you need more candy for that Pokemon. All in all, Mega Evolving is not broken this event, as the wild spawns are kind of spread among different types, but still something to mention. Now you need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go, so I'm going to go through as always what platinum medals to go ahead and work on during this event so you can be ready for when you hit that time. First off, the Fairy Tail Girl medal is one of the hardest medal type metals to get besides the dragon type, so be sure to catch those Flabébés to work on this medal, as well as the School Kid medal, which all the normal type Pokemon spawning. You should have this near complete since normals are such a common type. We also have the Pikachu in the field research tasks, so be sure to get those Pikachus if you're working on your Pikachu fan medal, catch 1,000 Pikachus. Note, if your friend has a bunch of Pikachus, they can trade them over to you and that will count towards this medal if you want to work on it more. Finally, the Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. As always, take a look at the raid roster lineup and try to think to yourself, have I raided each and every single one of these Pokemon at least one time? If you haven't raided some of these Pokemon at least one time, be sure to do it to work on your Rising Star medal. I don't think I've ever done a Roselia raid, so that is definitely something I will go ahead and do to work on this medal. I'm surprised I haven't completed it based on the amount of times I've recommended you guys to do it. Final tip is you can form change your natural form Furfrous into the Heart Trim Furfrou. And remember, you have to do it during the event if you want to get this form. But what I've heard is that on Pokemon Home, a lot of people want this Heart form Furfrou, and you can get some good trades on Pokemon Home. If you don't know, Pokemon Home is the app where you can put all your Pokemon on there from the different games, and it's kind of like a storage thing. So transferring some Heart form Trim Furfrous to your Pokemon Home might allow you to get some good trades on the GTS. I'm not too versed in that area, so if you know anything more about that, let me know below, but might be something worth considering. And that's going to be it for the tips and tricks for the event, guys. As always, if there's anything I missed, feel free to comment them below and go check out the comment section below, as well as if there are any errors I made in the field research task or anything like that, I will add more information to the pinned comments as the event unfolds. And if you have any information on the event, let me know below and I'll add it in there as well. That's going to be it, guys. Comment below if you're excited for this new Valentine's Day event in Pokemon Go, and follow for more tips, everyone. Peace.